Hello everyone, Scooty007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 7-3 Los Angeles Angels taking on the 4-6 Seattle Mariners here at Safeco Field. This is game one of a 3-game series between the Angels and the Mariners. And here is the starting lineup for the Angels. Leading off, the third baseman, Cone Figgins. Batting second, the left fielder, Gary Matthews. Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the designated hitter, Garrett Anderson. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Casey Coachman. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Mercer Izutris. Batting eighth, the catcher, Jeff Mathis. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Eric Abar. On the mound for the Mariners, it is Felix Hernandez who comes into the game with an ERA of a 6.0. No wins, no losses, 12 innings pitched, allowed 17 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 5 walks. Safeco Field gives a -2 to strikeouts and a -1 to walks. And with that, Cone Figgins steps up into the box. He's batting a .250. And here's the pitch. And we're underway. 5-5. That's going to be a walk. 14. That is an 11. And that is going to be a walk. So as Cone Figgins trots on down to first base, let's take a look at the defense for the Mariners. Out there in left field, it's Iban Suzuki in center field and Wilkinson out there in right. Going around the horn, Beltre is at third, Betancourt at short, Lopez at second, Sexton at first. Behind the plate is Joe Hijima, and on the mound is Hernandez. Gary Matthews up, he's batting a .238. Strategy roll 8, infield going to double play depth. Here's the pitch. 5-4 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Safeco Field for this play. 1-3, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Wilkinson. Out number 1. So one away, we're going to go to a hit, and that's going to bring up Vladimir Guerrero. Guerrero is batting a .350. We have a hit and run attempt. Now, on a hit and run attempt, all ground double plays get a -2 rating. All base run ratings get a +2. All home run and walks are cut in half, rounded down for the batter. All lineouts are double plays, exception on an error on a throw, ? And if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve the play as we would if it was a steal. Infield going to corners in for this play. So here's the pitch to Guerrero, who's batting a .350. 3-1, that's going to be a strike. That's a 6. The 17 is too high. 6-6, power hit to Ibans. And that is going to be a double. And that is a double. We have a 1 on the baseman advancement. We're going to see if we have any extra bases here. We're going to check for Cone Figgins. On both of these, we're going to start out with the lead runner advancing. So with that, Cone Figgins will come home and score on a double by Vladimir Guerrero. But let's see, does Guerrero go to third from second? He has a base run rating of a 3. That is a 1. The lead runner advances if roll is less than or equal to the trailing runner's BR. Guerrero's base run rating is a 3. That's a 1. We check the second die. He advances, and with that, that becomes a triple for Guerrero. And with that, it's 1 away with 1 scored on a triple by Vladimir Guerrero. Next up, it's going to be Garrett Anderson. Anderson batting a .205. Strategy roll 4, infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. 1-4 range play. 2-2, and that is going to be a ground ball to Sexton. Sexton's range is a 1. That's a 6. That's going to be a single. And it got past him, and the Angels take a 2-0 lead here in the first. Garrett Anderson is on first as he'll score on a base hit. Figgins will, and that's going to score Guerrero. Infield double play depth as Torrey Hunter comes up. Hunter batting a 293. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is an 11. And that's going to be 2-5. That's going to be a possible error. And that is going to be 4-5. That's going to be a double star 1. Ground ball to Lopez. Lopez's error rating is a 1-4. That's a 2. That's going to be an error. It's a one base error as he boots the ball. So Anderson will move over to second. Hunter on with an error. And that's going to bring up Casey Coachman. Casey is batting a 472, strategy roll 5. Here's the pitch. 6-5 range play at Safeco Field. 6-5, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Wilkinson. His range is a 3. That's a 5. That's going to be a single. Coachman on. And let's see here. The lead runner will advance. That's a 2. It is lead runner advances, ball thrown, and the runner is called in a rundown. However, Anderson will score. There is no throw for Torrey Hunter, so Hunter will go to third. It is Casey Coachman who gets the rundown here. And that's a 6. And the runner will advance. Runner gets under the tag and advances. So with that, Sexton chasing down Coachman, who runs. They toss it over to Lopez. Lopez gunning for Coachman as Coachman doubles back to first. They throw it back to Sexton. Sexton now chasing Coachman. He throw it to Lopez. He gets under it, slides into second, and he is safe. One away, and we're down to Mercer Izutris, who's batting an 074. Strategy rolls a 14. 5-4 at the ballpark. We go to Safeco Field. And that is going to be a 3-4. That's going to be a base hit past Lopez. And that is going to score Torrey Hunter. Coachman will also come around to score. He'll score in a 2-6. He'll go from second to home. Coachman on third. He'll score, and it's now 5-0 Angels. And with Izutris on first. So, corners are going to come in. We have a sacrifice play on here as Jeff Mathis comes up. He's batting a 125. Here's the pitch. 1-6 blank, and that's bunted hard. Proceed as you would with a ground double play. The bunt rating is a 4. That's a 6. Ground double play is a 6. That is a 6, so the play is going to be at first. That's going to be 2 outs. Izutris will go over to second. 2 away with a runner on second, and that's going to bring up Eric Abar. Abar batting a 214. Strategy roll is a 19. Here's the pitch. 2-3, strike 7. That's a 6. Struck him out. So 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and we almost batted around for the Angels. We go to the bottom of the first. And here's the starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Leading off, the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Lopez. Batting third, the left fielder, Raul Ibens. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Verito. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Richie Sexton. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brad Wilkinson. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kenji Johijima. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Yunesuke Betancourt. On the mound for the Angels, it's Jared Weaver. Comes in the game with an ERA of a 2.13. 1 win, 1 loss, 2.13 ERA, 12 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 12 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And with that, we are ready to start the bottom half as Ichiro Suzuki steps up. He's batting a .333. 4-1, possible error on a throw. And that's going to be 4-5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Matthews. Out number 1. And as that, let's take a look at the defense for the Angels. Out there in left field, it's Matthews. Hunter in center. Guerrero out there in right. Going around the horn, third base is Figgins. At short, it's Abar. Izutris is on second. Coach him in at first. Behind the plate, it's Matthews. And on the mound, it's Weaver to start off. Jose Lopez batting a .250. Here's the pitch. 1 away, nobody on. 1 out, 2-2. Blank. 1-1, ground ball to Izutris. Out number 1. Raul Ibens up. Ibens is batting a .366. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 6-2. 6-2 is a home run chance on a 1-7. The 10 is too high. 5-4, and that's going to be a base hit. So Ibens is on with a base hit. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. Still attempt for Raul. That's an 11, and they throw him out at second. He got caught trying to steal second, so out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 1, it's Angels 5, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the second, and it's the top of the order for the Angels. We start off with Cone Figgins, Gary Matthews, and Vladimir Guerrero due up for the Angels. Cone Figgins with a walk and a run scored. 6-4, possible error on a throw. 5-5, double star 5, fly ball out there to Ibens. Out number 1. Gary Matthews is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 2-3, strike 11. That is an 8. Struck him out. Vladimir Guerrero, 1 for 1 with a double, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 6-3, blank. 3-3, that's going to be a double past Ibens. And Guerrero is on with a double. That's going to bring up Garrett Anderson. 2 away with a runner on second. Strategy roll is a 10. Garrett Anderson, 1 for 1 with a run and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 2-3, strike 5. That's a 1. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Angels. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Adrian Beltre, Jose Verito, and Richie Sexton due up for the Mariners. Adrian Beltre batting a .220. Here's the pitch. 4-4, question mark, single and a 1-4. That's a 4, and that's going to be a base hit past Weaver. So Beltre is on with a base hit. That's going to bring up Jose Verito. Sacrifice play as infield goes to corners in. Jose Verito batting a .368. Here's the pitch. 3-4. And that's going to be a successful sac bunt. So with that, that's going to move Beltre over to second with 1 out. And that's going to bring up Richie Sexton. Sexton batting a .211. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is an 18. 6-6 wild pitch. 19 outside of the range. Nothing happens. On a 1-7, it's a wild pitch. On an 8, it would be a passed ball. 2-1 base hit. Paz Guerrero. So let's take a look here. On a 6, we check the second die, lead runner thrown out. But if the trailing runner's BR is greater than or equal to the roll, that's a 2, that's going to be a 2. He will advance. So Sexton will advance to second. Beltre. Hunter sees Beltre going to home. Throws the plate to Mathis, and he's thrown out at home. However, on that play, Sexton will advance to second, and 2 away with a runner on second. Richie Sexton due up. He's batting a .211. I mean, well, Brad Wilkinson's up. He's batting a .242 with 2 away runner on second. 5-2, strike 10. That's a 9. Struck him out. So no runs, 2 hits, and no error. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 1 left on for the Mariners. After 2, Angels 5, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the third. Torrey Hunter, Casey Coachman, and Mercer Zutris due up for the Angels. Torrey Hunter 0 for 1 with a walk scored. 3-1 strike 8. That's a 2. Struck him out. 1 away. Casey Coachman up. Coachman 1 for 1 with a run and an RBI. 3-1 strike 2. That's a 3. The 3 is too high. 3-1 ground ball to Lopez. Out number 2. 2 away. Mercer Zutris 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs. The pitch. 5-5 walk. 10. The 12 too high. 1-3 fly ball out there to Wilkinson. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Mariners retire the Angels in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Kenji Johijima, Yusuke Betancourt, and Ichiro Suzuki due up for the Mariners. Johijima batting a .200. Here's the pitch. 6-2 home run chance on a 1-18. That's a 14. We need a 1. And that's a 12. The 12 is too high. 6-1, and that's going to be a base hit. So it's a base hit for Kenji. And that's going to bring up Yusuke Betancourt. Betancourt batting a .252. Strategy roll 5, infield at double play. The pitch. 2-1 strikeout plus. On a strikeout plus, we add 10. We minus 2, we're adding 8. That's a 12. The 16 is too high. 4-6 ground ball to A-bar. And that's going to be a 0. That's a 6. So Joey Gimo will advance to second, and the out is at first. One away with a runner on second by, and we go to the top of the order. Ichiro Suzuki 0 for 1, strategy roll 12, the pitch. 6-3, strikeout plus 13, that's a 10. Struck him out looking. 2 away, Jose Lopez. Lopez is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 6. 2-1, strikeout plus. That's a 14. That's a 10. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 3, it's Angels 5, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. It's Jeff Mathis, Eric Abar, and Cone Figgins due up for the Angels. Jeff Mathis is 0 for 1. The pitch. 5-2 at the ballpark. 6-4, ground ball to Beltre. Out number 1. Eric Abar. Abar 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The pitch. It is Mathis, Abar, and Figgins. 6-1. Home run. That's a 4. The 8. Too high. 5-1. Ground ball to Lopez. And that's out number 2. Top of the order. Cone Figgins 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 1-4 range play. 6-2 double star 6. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Suzuki. Suzuki's range is a 2. That's a 5. That's going to be a base hit. 2 away and 1 on, and that's going to bring up Gary Mathis. Gary Matthews is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy roll is a 12. Here's the pitch. 6-3. Walk plus, that's a 20, that's a 19, and that's going to be a walk. So runners on first and second, that's going to bring up Vladimir Guerrero with, he's 2 for 2 with a double, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 7. Here's the pitch. 3-1, strike 6. That's a 1. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is going to be Raul Ibens, Adrian Beltre, and Jose Verito due up for the Mariners. Raul Ibens 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-3, strikeout 7. The 13 is too high. 5-4. And that's going to be a base hit past Hunter. And Ibens will lead off with a base hit. Adrian Beltre. Beltre is up. Is 1 for 1. Strategy roll 7. Infield at double play. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-6. That is an error on a ground ball. Well, possible error on a ground ball. 5-1. Ground ball to Abar. Abar's range is a 1. Is a 1 to 11. That's a 1. That is an error. That's a 1 base error as Abar will boot the ball. And we now have runners on first and second. Ibens will get the hold side. No outs, runner on first and second, and that's going to bring up Jose Verito. Verito is 0 for 0 today. Strategy roll 16, the pitch. And that is going to be 6-5. That's going to be a walk. 5, the 12 is too high. 3-3, power hit. On a 14, that's going to be a fly ball out. 1 away, and Ibens will get the hold sign. 1 away. One away, and that's going to bring up Richie Sexton. Sexton is 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll, by the way, is a 3, 2-6, possible error. 2-6, double star 4. Ground ball to A-bar. A-bar's range is a 3. As a 1 to 11, that's a 3. That's going to be an error. And that's a 1 base error. And that loads the bases. And with that, that's going to bring up Brad Wilkinson. Wilkinson is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 16, the bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. 2-3, strikeout 10. The 18 is too high. 6-1, base hit, pass Hunter. And that is going to score a run by Brad Wilkinson. Adrian Beltre will also score. And he scores because if the roll is less than or equal to the ABR, the runner advances. His ABR is a 5, and that is a 6 because we checked the second die. Actually, we checked the first die, sorry, on that, and that'll score. So 2 runs will score on a base hit by Brad Wilkinson, and it's still 1 out. Sexton will get the hold sign, and that's going to bring up Kenji Johijima. Kenji is 1 for 1. Strategy roll is a 4. Here's the pitch. Infield at normal depth. And that's going to be 5-4. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to load the bases. Sexton will come home. Will advance, actually, from second to home on a 1 through 6. That's a 2. That's going to be a base hit. It's still 1 away, and the Mariners close the gap down to 2. Yuniesky Betancourt is up. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 16. And that's going to be 1-6. That's going to be a strike. That's a 2. The 3 is too high. 4-3. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Hunter. Out number 2. Wilkinson gets the hold sign. Top of the order for Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Strategy rolls a 14. The pitch. 5-4. Home run. That's a 4. The 18 is too high. 4-6. That's going to be a single past A-bar. That is going to be a single past A-bar. And Wilkinson will come home on a 3 through 6. That's a 4. And just in this one inning alone, they have scored 4 runs. So with that, Jared Weaver has reached his pull rating. Let's just double check. Yeah, they have scored 4 runs in this inning so far. Jose Lopez is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 2 outs with runners on first and second. Infield at normal depth. 1-5 blank. 4-1 ground ball to Izutris. And that ends the inning. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors after 4. It's Angels 5, Mariners 4. We go to the top of the 5th. It's Garrett Anderson, Torrey Hunter, and Casey Coachman due up for the Angels. Felix Hernandez can face 7 more batters. Garrett Anderson, 1 for 2 with a strikeout, a run, and an RBI to start off the top of the 5th. 4-5, strikeout 5, that's a 2. Struck him out. 1 away, Torrey Hunter, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a run scored. 1-2, strikeout. 8-20 is too high. 1-2, fly ball out to Suzuki. Out number 2. Casey Coachman is 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI. The pitch. 3-2, strike 2. The 10 is too high. 1-1, ground ball to Beltre, and that's going to be out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Mariners retire the Angels in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Royal Osmonds, Adrian Beltre, and Jose Verito due up for the Mariners. Ibens is 2 for 2 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. Weaver can face 4 more batters before he's tired. 3-4, double star, fly ball out there to Hunter. Out number 1. Adrian Beltre, 1 for 2 with a run scored. The pitch. 6-5. That's going to be a walk. 8-15 is too high. 6-1, double star 6, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Guerrero. Out number 2. Jose Verito is 0 for 1. The pitch. Just like that, 2 away. 6-2, home run chance. On a 1-7, the 12 is too high. 1-1, fly ball out there to Guerrero. And he'll take 2 out of the 3. He'll take 2 of the 3 flyouts out there. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Angels retire the Mariners in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors after 5. It's LA 5, Seattle 4. We go to the top of the 6th. It's going to be Mercer Izutris, Jeff Mathis, and Eric Abar due up for the Angels. Mercer Izutris is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Felix Hernandez can face 4 more batters. 5-4 at the ballpark. 1-6, ground ball to Sexton. Out number 1. Jeff Mathis is 1-0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-3, blank. 2-5. Double star 5. Fly ball out there to Ibens. Out number 2. Eric Abar. Abar is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 2-6, walk. 3-17, too high. 1-2, and that's going to be a single past Betancourt. And with that, Abar is on with a base hit. Strategy roll 13, Cone Figgins due up. Figgins is 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Runner on first. Strategy roll 13, Angels holding off. 3-4. Walk 14, the 18 is too high. 6-2, double star 6. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Suzuki. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Angels. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Richie Sexton, Brad Wilkinson, and Kenji Johijima due up for the Mariners. Richie Sexton is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Here's the pitch as Jarrett Weaver can face one more batter. 5-2 strike, 15, that's a 2. Struck him out. One away, Brad Wilkinson. And Jarrett is now tied. Wilkinson is 1 for 2 with a strikeout, a run, and 2 RBIs. Three, 4, double start, ground ball to A-Bar. Out number 2. 2 away, Kenji Johijima is 2 for 2 with an RBI. 4-2, walk, 6, that is a 6, and that's going to be a walk. So 1 on, and that's going to bring up Yusuke Betancourt. Betancourt is 0 for 2, the pitch. 2-3, strikeout 2, the 20, 2 high, 2 away. And that's going to be 5-3. 5-3 is going to be a fly ball out there to Hunter. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Mariners. After 6, it's Angels 5, Mariners 4. We go to the top of the 7th. Gary Matthews, Vladimir Guerrero, and Garrett Anderson due up for the Angels. And with that, Felix Hernandez has been pulled. We have a switch right-left coming up, and they're probably going to go with Cesar Jimenez. Actually, they're going to go with Cesar Jimenez. Yep. All right, so let's take a look at Cesar's card. Cesar will come in the game with an ERA of a 4.19, 1 win, 1 loss, 4 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Take a look at the stats here for Felix Hernandez. He went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, an ERA of a 6.0. So Matthews, Guerrero, and Anderson are due up here in the top of the 7th. And here's the pitch to Matthews. Matthews is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. And that's going to be 5-6. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the die. Nobody on, 1-6, possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be 5-2, 5-2, ground ball to Jimenez. Error rating is a 0. That's a 5. No error there. He'll take it, throws it over to Sexton. Out number 1. Vladimir Guerrero is 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI on the day. 2-3 double star, fly ball out to Suzuki. Out number 2. Garrett Anderson. Anderson is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 2-1 strike. 7 to 15 is too high. 2-4. That's going to be a single for Anderson. And with that, Garrett Anderson will get on with a base hit. Torrey Hunter 0 for 3 with a strikeout and a run scored. Strategy rolls a 16. Here's the pitch. 5-2 strike 11. That is a 6. Struck him out and sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." So no runs, one hit, no errors as we go to the bottom of the 7th and one left on for the Angels. And that's going to do it for Jared Weaver. Weaver will come out of the game. And we have a left, right, left for Los Angeles as well. We're going to bring in Darren Oliver. That's his card. Oliver comes in the game with an ERA of a 2.73. 3 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks. No wins, no losses yet for him. Taking a look at the stats for Jared Weaver, he went 6 innings, allowed 8 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, an ERA of a 2.4. So taking a look at the box score after 6.5 innings have been played, Los Angeles scoring 5 runs in the first inning and Seattle coming back in the 4th to score 4 runs. Los Angeles 5 runs on 8 hits with 2 errors. The Mariners 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Ichiro Suzuki, Jose Lopez, and Mayo Ibans due up for the Mariners. Suzuki, 1 for 3 with a strikeout and RBI, 6-3, possible error on a ground ball. And that is going to be 6-5. That's going to be a ground ball to Zoutris. Error rating is a 1 through 5. That's a 15. No error there. Out number 1. Jose Lopez is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. The pitch. 6-1 hit by pitch. That's a 6. That is an 8. Oliver will give a +5. Nothing happens. The 8 too high. 6-4 ground ball to Abar. And that is out number 2. Mayo Ibans is 0 for 3 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 4-3, possible error. 6-1, double star. And that's going to go out to the Hunter. Hunter's range is a 0. That is an 18. It's a fly ball to center field. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, and no errors, and none left on. It's an easy inning score as the Angels retire the Mariners in order, 3 up, 3 down. After 7, it's Angels 5, Mariners 4. We go to the top of the 8th. Casey Coachman, Mercer Zoutris, and Jeff Mathis due up for the Angels. For the Angels, Casey is 1 for 3 with a run and an RBI. Here's the pitch. Caesar's going to stay in for 1 more inning. 2-3 blank. 1-3 double star 1. Fly ball out to Suzuki. Out number 1. Mercer Zoutris 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. 3-2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Seiko Field. 3-3 base hit past Ibans. And that will put Zoutris on first. Infield coming in. We have a sac play coming up. Here's the pitch to Jeff Mathis. Mathis is 0 for 3. 5-1 strikeout. That's a 13. That's an 8. Struck him out. Struck him out looking, and that's going to be 2 away. Eric Abar. Abar is 1 for 3 with a strike. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Possible error on a throw. 6-6. And that is going to be a fly ball out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Angels. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Adrian Beltre, Jose Verito, and Richie Sexton due up for the Mariners. And with that, Darren Oliver is going to come out. And they're going to bring in Justin Spear. That's his card. Actually, they're going to go with Scott Shields. Scott Shields is going to come into the game. Let's take a look. That's his card. Shields, no ERA. 3 saves, 4.23 innings pitched, allowed 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, and no walks. So with that, we're going to let's take a look here at the stats for Darren Oliver. Oliver went 1 inning, has an ERA of a 2.10. So he's got to face off against Adrian Beltre, Jose Verito, and Richie Sexton due up. Adrian Beltre, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 3-1, blank. 3-5, line drive to A-bar. Out number 1. Jose Verito due up. Verito is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-1, range play. 6-2, ground ball to A-bar. A-bar's ranges on a 1-3. That's a 5. That got by him, and that's a base hit. So with that, A-bar is going to come out, and they're going to have Jimmy Reed pinch run. So Reed is on as a pinch runner here. Richie Sexton is up. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Here's infield double play depth. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls an 18. Sexton. 1-1 range play. 6-1 double star 5. Fly ball out to the Hunter. Hunter's ranges at a 1-4. That's a 2. He makes the catch. 2 away. Brad Wilkinson up. Wilkinson is 1 for 3. Strategy roll 6. Here's the pitch. 4-5. Strikeout plus. That's a 20. That's a 13. Struck him out looking. So with that, they're going to bring in Miguel Cairo as the pinch hitter. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and Miguel Cairo will take over as a pinch hitter in the 5 spot there. After 8, Angels 5, Mariners 4. We go to the top of the 9th. Cesar Jimenez now tired. They are going to pull him. And we have a switch, and right. They're going to go with Roy Corcoran. That's his card there. I think this is the first time we're seeing him. Yep. So Roy Corcoran pitched 1 1/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, no strikeouts, no walks, 6 wins, 2 losses, and 3 saves in the actual season. Taking a look here at the stats for Cesar Jimenez, he went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits and 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 2.85. Taking a look at the box score after 8 innings, the Dodgers. The Angels, the other Los Angeles team, 5 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. And the Mariners, 4 runs and 9 hits, 1 error. So he's got to face off against Cone Fagans, Gary Matthews, and Vladimir Guerrero. And with that, Lopez will Sexton will come out at first. Actually, Lopez will come out. And they're going to bring in Jose Lopez to take over. So first base, I should say. Sexton will come out. And they're going to bring in Tug Huggett to take over at second base. So that's the changes the Mariners have made to their offense. Here's the pitch to Cone Fagans. Fagans is 1 for 3. 3-3 home run chance on a 1-5. The 14 is too high. 6-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Beltre. Out number 1. Gary Matthews, 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. The pitch. 3-6 range play. 2-5 double star. Benecourt's range is on a 1-2. That's a 1. Makes the catch. And out number 2, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. 3-1 walk. 8. That's a 2, and that's going to be a walk. Pickoff attempt, but Roy Corcoran doesn't pick anyone off. Strategy roll is a 16, by the way, for that. Strategy roll 20, infield with 2 outs, normal depth, 4-2, double star, ground ball to Beltre. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the for the Angels. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Will the Mariners find some 9th inning magic? We'll find out. Mariners down by a run. And they're going to bring in Francisco Rodriguez for the save. Rodriguez, 3 saves, 3 innings pitched, allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, no walks. Kenji Joijima due up. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. No changes to the Angels' defense. So it's got to face off against Kenji, Yusuke, and Ichiro. Taking a look real quick at the stats here for Scott Shields. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout. No ERA. 6-3. Wild pitch, it's a foul ball. 2-4, strikeout plus. That's a 13. That's a 10. Struck him out. Yusuke Benecourt is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. They are going to let him pitch. They're going to let Benecourt take the hit. 5-6, strikeout plus. That's a 22. That's a 5. Struck him out. 2 away. We go to the top of the order. Ichiro Suzuki not taking the hit here. Instead, Jeremy Reed is going to come in to pinch hit for Ichiro. Reed, first time we're seeing him. No, yep, this is the first time we're seeing Reed. 3-5. Strikeout 5-7 too high. 4-2 ground ball to Figgins. And that's the game. As the Angels defeat the Mariners 5-4. Final line score coming right up. No runs, no hits, no errors. So with that, Weaver will get his second win. Hernandez will pick up his first loss. And Francisco Rodriguez will pick up his fourth save. As the Angels defeat the Mariners, final score of a 5-4. The Angels 5 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. The Mariners 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Let's take a look at the stats here. So Jeremy Weaver will pick up the win. He went 6 innings, allowed 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and ERA of a 2.40. Felix Hernandez will get the loss. 6 innings pitched, allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, and ERA of a 6.0. And Francisco Rodriguez will get his fourth save. He went 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, no ERA. So he remains perfect. So with that, the Angels will go to 8-3. The Mariners will drop to 4-7. That's going to do it for us here at Safeco Field. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos go up in my replay. And when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scoonie007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.